Ao Nang is an anomaly. This is Ao Nang, a place that is equally as breathtaking as it is baffling. You're surrounded by jaw-dropping limestone cliffs, turquoise water, and some of the most beautiful scenery in Thailand. But step onto the main strip, it's a different story. Think overpriced Western-style pad thai, soggy pizzas, weed shops on every corner, and more dodgy tailors than you could shake a stick at. But don't worry, there is good food. You just have to know where to look. So today I am spending the whole day trying to find authentic local food in the Ao Nang area, and we're going to be doing the whole day on less than $15 US. Let's go. So, as you would expect, the further away from the beach and the tourist life you go, the better the food it gets. So our first stop is Khao Yum Nai Baan, a super local restaurant selling a Malaysian / Southern Thai rice salad, some unbelievable fried chicken, and also some really good Khanom jeen. I promise you guys, you're not going to want to miss this one if you're looking for local food in Ao Nang. Let's go. All right, so it's a very good sign that it's packed full of locals. We've got these lovely ladies having breakfast. สวัสดีครับอาหารที่นี่อร่อยไหมอร่อยสุดยอด number one อร่อยที่สุดในอ่าวนังครับ All right, we got the fried chicken, guys, fresh out the fryer. All right, so we've got khao mang kai or nasi ayam, nasi lemak, khao mok kai, Thai biryani, nam ya, Khanom jeen, nam ya. So we're gonna have the Khanom jeen, the rice noodles with the fish curry. All right, this is what they're famous for, the Khao Yum. So rice salad with green mango, beans, budul, loads of different stuff. I'll explain it when we get it. They've got loads of sweets and bakery items. They've even got fresh fruit and vegetables. Oh look, sato, my favourite. They've even got fresh fruit and vegetables you can grab. Some cheap bananas, etc. Good. Johnny, na? Okay, yindi ti dai lu jak na? Gary, Johnny. So we've got mi gati. So mi is mi pasa anggit noodle. So we've got rice noodles. Sorry, that escaped me a little bit. And then we got this rice salad. So coconut rice, budul. So this is the funky fish sauce. Fish. I'll tell you what, guys, hot is not the word. It is like, I think it's near on 100% humidity here. It is literally like filming in a rainforest. I better get ordering, guys. It is getting busy in here. Look at the amount of people in here, look. We've got this beautiful array of vegetables here. Pickled carrots, cucumber, papaya, chili. We've got some more pickled mustard greens and bean sprouts. We've got some cabbage. We've got some different herbs. I believe this is a cashew nut leaf. Then we've got cucumber, green beans, and fresh bean sprouts. And that is all to go on our Khanom jeen nam ya, which is a fish-based curry with turmeric and finger root and pounded fish on top of fermented rice noodles. And the real star of the show, and something that's quite rare to find in a tourist enclave, Khao Yum, or nasi kerabu in Malaysia. So this is a coconut rice-based salad with lemongrass, loads and loads of different herbs like pat pao, which is Vietnamese coriander or laksa herb. You got chili in there, wing bean, and this budul, which is this pungent fish sauce made with anchovies. We've also got some fish floss on there. We're going to get that all mixed up. Some chili. Oh, look, we've also got some of the mee gathi mixed in there. Green beans, etc. Oh, the smell of this, guys. Right, so I'm going to get a bit of my pickled veg on there. Green beans for me. And a bit of cucumber. All right, the chicken is ready, guys. Look at that. Get in there. Looks hot though, doesn't it? I've just got one piece, guys, but have a look. Crispy, crunchy, and absolutely delicious. But anyway, let's crack on with the khao yum. Oh my God. Now I had one in Had Yai about a month ago with Paddy Doyle, which was really, really good, but this is on a completely different level. It's super spicy. It's got like a real sort of, I would say fishy aftertaste. Fishy's the wrong word, but like quite a strong, yeah, well, it's a fermented fish, so I guess fishy is the right word, but not in a bad way, in a real sort of savoury, like umami for want of a better word. There's real sweetness here, almost like a Thai chili jam. You've got textures on top of textures. You've got the pan roasted coconut giving you a lovely sort of almost chewy texture and a real nice sort of deep roasted flavour. You've got all the veg, you've got the crunch from the beans, you've got the crunch from the wing beans, the noodles, the rice. That's absolutely delicious. And then you've got that beautiful sort of fish floss. And the texture of that, for anyone that's maybe been to Vietnam or Northeast Thailand, like pork floss, it's got that kind of texture, but obviously it's fish because they're Muslim and we're by the sea. You've also got a bit of sourness coming from green mango, I think. Yeah, sour green mango. I love the sliced lemongrass, the sliced piece of lemongrass, because I love lemongrass, obviously. But there's just so much going on this plate, flavour-wise, texture-wise. It is actually quite hard to describe. It's just super fresh, really, really well flavoured. I'd eat that every day. That is one of the best things I've eaten this year. All right, this one down, let's try the Khanom jeen. This is what I want, a nice small plate. I don't want a massive plate of food because I want to try 4 or 5 different dishes every time I come in here. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Really, really creamy, really, really thick coconut milk, just super thick, rich and luxurious. Got that pounded fish going through there, and I think they may have used maybe a mackerel, something like that. It tastes quite like an oily fish, but it's not overpowering. There's a bit of spice to it. It's just like the perfect Thai curry. And with these, as I said, lovely fresh bits of veg and herbs. You can really change the texture and the flavour of the dish. Like when you get a little pop of those pickled vegetables. That's the one. That's a very, very good Khanom jeen. I'll be shocked if you find a better one of these in Ao Nang. All right, last but not least, we're going to try this fried chicken because it's only just cooled down enough for me to eat. Oh my God. Guys. Sorry, that's about to blow away. We all know about Had Yai Gaid Hard. Had Yai fried chicken. We all know about Had Yai fried chicken, but consistently, since I first came to Thailand, Krabi may have the best chicken in Thailand. Coriander seed, for sure. White pepper, garlic, crispy, crunchy skin, fried to utter perfection. And as I said, just out of the fryer, so you know it's going to be good. Salty as you like. I could just eat a bag of that with sticky rice, which I'll probably do later because Finney's going to want some. I really don't know what else to say, guys. Stick Khao Yum Nai Baan on your list next time you're in Ao Nang. Or do you know what? Even if you're in Krabi Town or you're in Rayleigh, if you're into this kind of food, this is probably worth a trip. เท่าไหร่ครับครั้งนี้มีได้ไหมครับ75 บาทถูกมากไม่แพง I actually can't believe that 75 baht for all of that. So that's what $2.20, like £1.80 or something like that. That is ridiculous. She said it and I went 75 baht, and I think she thought I meant it was expensive. So she explained it to me, and that is just absolutely mind blowing to me. Bye bye. ขอบคุณนะครับ Oh, again. Bye bye. ขอบคุณครับไปครับสวัสดีครับ Alright guys, so before we go any further, I just want to say a big thank you to the video partner for today's video, NordVPN. If you are in the market for a VPN, it doesn't get better than this. One thing I never ever mess with when I'm traveling to Krabi or anywhere else is public Wi-Fi. That's why I trust NordVPN to keep my connection secure, hide my IP address, and let me access content from around the world. If you grab Nord today, you'll also be getting Threat Protection Pro. Now think of this as a virtual bodyguard for your online data. You wouldn't just walk up to someone in the street, give him your credit card and say, here mate, there's my PIN number. So please guys, don't do it online. You never ever know whether you're in a hotel, a cafe or anywhere else, just who is looking to steal your data. Another massive bonus to hiding your IP address is that you can access content from around the world. So if you're in Thailand like me and you want to watch something in England, like I use it to watch the boxing, the football, etc., etc. Helen loves to catch up on her favorite programs from the UK. One click of a button, suddenly your computer thinks that you're in the UK or America or Australia, wherever you want to watch that content from, and suddenly you have unlocked a world of content. So if you click the link in the description box below, use my code, you're going to get 4 months free on a 2-year plan with a no questions asked money back guarantee. If you grab the complete plan, which I use, you'll also be getting a terabyte of storage, which for me is an absolute godsend. You'll also get a 10 gigabyte free eSIM from Saily, which you know, guys, I love and use myself. So guys, please, if you're in the market for a VPN, click that link in the description box below. You'll be supporting the channel and you'll be getting a great deal at the same time. Right, now on to our next stop. Alright, so next up we've headed out of town, heading out towards Krabi, and seeing we're in southern Thailand, we have to get some real southern Thai khao Gaeng curry rice. Now I've had the tip off that this place is one of the most popular curry rice spots in Krabi with the locals, so I'm excited to check this one out. Let's go. Right, so the restaurant's called Khao Gaeng Muang, which I think translates to Uncle Town or Uncle District. So if someone could explain what that means, if that's an idiom, because I'm not sure. Is he a gangster or like does he own the town because his curries are so good? I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Oh, อันนี้ปลาพริก chili fish. Alright, so this is a classic, as I said, Khao Gaeng restaurant, which means curry rice, but it doesn't have to be curry rice. It can be anything in a tray or a pot on rice. So typically you're going to come in here or come into any of these kind of restaurants, you're going to pick 1, 2 or 3 different curries or fried pork, fried chicken, etc., etc., and have it on rice, and then there's different prices for 1, 2, 3 toppings. Alright, so the shop itself, just a classic Thai sort of home cooking, hole in the wall, and it's right on the main road, as I said, going out of Ao Nang towards Krabi. You got all the big rocks, the limestone cliffs, and yeah, just no frills, just the kind of place we like, guys. อะไรที่สุดนะ Signature นะซี่โครงหมูนะ Okay, I was hoping she was going to say that. Usually when I say what's the most delicious, they say everything, but she said this one is the most delicious. So we're going to have ซี่โครงหมูเอาซี่โครงหมูกับเทโพนะครับ
เป็นราดข้าวเลยหรือว่าแยกเป็นแบบ
ราดข้าวนะครับ It's a steaming hot plate of jasmine rice. So you can have these khao, which is separate. But today, ooh,
อันนี้เป็นแกงเป็ดค่ะ
เก่งเป็ด
ใช่ดัก
อันนี้หมูอันนี้เนื้อหมู
เป็ดดัก
เอาเป็ดเก่งเป็ด
ใช่
โอ้เอาด้วยนะ Alright, so I thought she said geng pet. She said geng pet. So duck curry. ขอบคุณครับ Alright, so I've gone with ter por, if I'm saying that right, and that is a pork belly morning glory sour curry, sour tart curry with morning glory or Chinese water spinach. Then we've got the sikong mo, the pork rib in southern Thai curry paste. So really, really peppery. You can see all those like black pepper bits there. Look at this, absolutely unbelievable. So we've got slow cooked pork ribs in curry paste. No coconut milk on this one, so it's going to be spicy. And then this one, the geng ped, duck curry. So we've got like duck bones. Duck cooked on the bone in a oily, again, no coconut milk curry paste, southern curry paste. You can see the yellow, so you can see the turmeric. And this one has one of my favorite leaves in the world, bai yira or clove basil. Also, at all southern Thai Khao Gaeng shops, you're going to have nam prikape or nam chup, which is a shrimp paste based dip with lime, sugar and chili, and that's just to dip all your vegetables in. Spicy, funky, a little bit sweet, not too sweet, really, really sour. That is the perfect shrimp paste dip for me. Right, let's get cracking on this curry. So we'll get some of the pork belly, some of the morning glory, a little bit of the rice. One of my all-time favourite curries. Really goes under the radar. When people think of Thai curries, obviously you think of green curry, red curry, masaman, the first time you've been to Thailand, but there's so many to choose from. Now this is a lot less sweet than I'm used to, because I'm used to eating this in Bangkok. So yeah, there's a little bit of sweetness there. Nice bit of sourness as well. And that is from makam beeb or tamarind. So it's soured a little bit with tamarind, but it's not mad sour. It's just like a little bit tart, but then you've got sweetness there and then spiciness there. It's just literally the perfect curry. The pork, absolutely, it melts in your mouth. That's unbelievable. As I said, here a little bit saltier. Definitely spicier than I'm used to in Bangkok. Ped ron, spicy and hot is how they describe southern Thai food. And I think, guys, that is the perfect description. All right, pork rib. Look at that, guys. Slipping straight off the bone, guys. One bite, and I can see why this is the signature here. Really, really spicy. Again, really, really salty. You've got that southern Thai curry paste. So lots of turmeric, lemongrass, lime leaves, loads and loads of galangal. So it's really, really fragrant, but it's also really, really hot. And like a different type of heat, because they use black pepper and DB, which is long pepper, So you get like a really sort of deep, lasting heat, like black pepper heat, but then you've also got heat from dried chilies and fresh chilies as well. It's just really, really savoury, and I like the fact it's not too wet. It's quite dry. Yeah, again, quite salty, but in a good way, really, really savoury. There's a little bit of work to do with the rib to get the meat off. But I don't mind that. As the closer you get to one of them little bad boys, the more flavour you get. Oh. Right, onto the duck curry, guys. So I've saved a little bit of uncontaminated rice here to put my duck on. I'm going to get that bayera, clove basil. I think this is going to be quite bony as well, guys. Oh my God. That's better than the pork. That is absolutely unbelievable. It's the same curry paste. It's the same peppery, spicy curry paste, but the clove basil just does. It imparts like a beautiful sort of almost sweet clovey flavour through the whole curry. And having duck in a curry isn't... I know you get roast curry duck curries, but that's usually pre-cooked duck, right, in coconut milk, whereas this is super fiery, and the duck has been stewed down, so you've got all the flavour from the duck, all the fat from the duck, all the juice from the duck. I mean, it is bony, but I don't mind that either, because you're just getting so much flavour from the meat by the bones. That's incredible. Probably because it's the first time I've ever eaten this. I've never had this before. So rich and oily. I would say that's in like, that would slip straight into my top 5 Southern Thai curries I've ever had. I'm actually blown away by this place. This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to just find you guys just like a basic curry rice shop, whereas this, I mean, this might be basic in Southern Thailand because I live in Bangkok, but this is legit. All right, look at that, all that for 80 baht, guys. Bye-bye. Come. So there you have it, guys. Stop to a resounding success. That was one of the best curries I've ever eaten in my whole entire life. Again, not expecting it from Ao Nang, if I'm completely honest with you. So hopefully, guys, after our coffee spot, dinner is going to be just as good. As always, guys, links with descriptions in the description box below. I think I'm going to have to go back to the hotel, have a swim, and work off a bit of this curry before we're back for dinner. So I promised you a coffee recommendation, and my go-to would be Truce Coffee. It was by far the best coffee I had on our 4-day trip to Krabi. It's right on the main strip, on the way down to the beach. So you can grab a cup, get down, relax on the beach, and take in the amazing views of Ao Nang. Accommodation wise, we stayed at the Avani Ao Nang Cliff Resort, and we picked it for the incredible infinity pool views over the bay. It's got another pool by the fully equipped gym, and the breakfast, being an Avani, didn't disappoint. You can eat said breakfast with the best views ever at a breakfast. It's not an Avani Plus, so it's a little bit more basic than we're used to, but the rooms are clean and comfortable, and the price is great at around 2,200 baht a night, or $60 US. Right, on to our next stop. All right, guys, so it's dinner time now, and we're going to complete the set. So we've had Muslim Southern food, we've had Southern Khao Gaeng, and now, guys, we're going to be going for some Isan food. Right, so it's an Isan shop, but it's also a noodle soup shop, or there are noodle soup shops up by the front. So we've got beef noodles, grilled pork neck, grilled chicken, papaya salad. So it's all in English as well. All right, so I think we're good. I can smell the Isan food coming out of the kitchen. Looks like a really busy kitchen, nice and clean. There's 6 or 7 people in there doing different jobs. Listen, it doesn't matter where you go in Thailand, you're going to find Isan food because Isan people traditionally have moved around wherever there's work. And there's obviously work in Ao Nang. And by the looks of what's coming out of this kitchen, these guys are not going to let us down. What do you have? Sabai di ba?
ไปดีจ้าขอบ
ครั
คุณ
บ
จ้า
อะไรแซ่บที่สุดนะ
ทุกอย่าง
ทุกอย่างนะ โอเคครับ
รอก่อน
Okay. As I expected, everything is delicious. All right, so we got everything. We got all the different salads, all the different som tam. Oh, 3 pages of som tam. We've got lap menu, soju beef. So if you want raw beef with bile dip, so this place is legit. That's the koi. The bitter sour. It says sour bitter beef. So that's beef with bile. Pork with bile. Ooh, lap bed. Gaeng, 60 baht. So like proper prices in here as well, guys. This is what you get. Look, Khao Muang, 80 baht. This is what you get if you get out of the tourist areas. So I've gone for the duck lap, the lap bed. Khao Muang, so grilled pork neck. And I've also got Gaeng, grilled chicken. Got 1 sticky rice, and I'll get a few bits to take away back to the hotel for Helen and Finley. So while I'm waiting for the food, I will say that on first impressions, Ao Nang, not for me. We're staying right on the main strip, as I said. And yeah, it was just a bit overwhelming when I first got here. It was Saturday night, it was packed. Everyone's trying to get you into the restaurants. The beach was absolutely packed. Weather wasn't the best, but after, you know, walking around today, getting some decent food, as you saw, heading down like the little sort of back roads, all the limestone cliffs everywhere, you know, it's all right, it's okay. You've got everything you need here. For me, once I've got decent food and decent coffee, I could be pretty much anywhere. Would it be my first choice as someone to go? No, but it is a good base. If you've got a car and you want to you want to do boat trips and stuff, it is. I mean, there's worse places you could be, put it that way. And yeah, we got good food. Hopefully we're going to get more good food now. What more do you want? Right, sticky rice has turned up, guys, and our tray of vegetables. Vegetables, herbs. So I've got some cabbage, nice bit of cabbage, some cucumber. Don't worry, I'm not fingering this up. I am going to eat all of this. We've got Thai basil, which is a nice touch, and then we've got some sawtooth coriander. So you can tell they're legit Isan, even with the noodle soup, because they've got fresh chili and shrimp paste, which is a very, very northeastern kind of thing, northeastern and Lao kind of thing. When you're in Lao, you always get shrimp paste with fresh chilies. All right, so here's the minced duck, quote-unquote, salad. La bed. Now, I'm used to having this with all the bits in it, like the offal and stuff. I don't know if there's any offal in here. It just looks like minced duck, unless it's really, really minced up. But we've got some mint in there, some, I believe, sawtooth coriander, spring onions, red onions, chili, lime, fish sauce, toasted rice. Yes. Do you know what? I'm so hungry. Probably wouldn't have mattered what they put down, but this is very good. As I said, when I get lap bed, usually it has like liver going through it, sometimes some intestines going through it, lots of galangal, sometimes some kha, which is galangal. I meant lemongrass as well. This hasn't. This is just like a normal lap, but with ducks. It's got a completely different flavour, as you'd imagine, to a pork lap, which is what I'd usually eat. Bit richer, bit fuller in flavour. Gamey is the wrong word, but fresh, zingy, zippy, spicy. Love the toasted rice. Loads of toasted rice in this. No, there is intestine in this. Well, there's something in there. Chase it with a little bit of fresh fresh herbs and a bit of cabbage. Absolutely fantastic, guys. All right, so the chicken's turned up. Look at that beautiful glazed skin. Perfectly grilled. Nice and tender. That's with a little bit of gel sauce. This one looks heavy on the tamarind. And then we've got some Khao Yum, which is still a little bit pink, so I don't have a problem with. This looks more like pork shoulder to me. Don't really care. Look at this, guys, look. Again, grilled to perfection, look. Let's have a dip. Very, very smoky. Smoky and soft. It's not pork neck. It's top of the shoulder. Can't really blame anyone not serving pork neck at the moment. I cook it at home. It's probably the most expensive cut of meat. Well, it's the most expensive pork cut of meat going. Oh, this gel's delicious. It's tart, smoky, spicy. Everyone does gel differently. Some people put like red onion, toasted rice in it, etc., etc. Herbs. This one's just straight tamarind, fish sauce, palm sugar, chili. Maybe a bit of lime juice. Very nice. The pork, while smoky, definitely needs the sauce with it. There's not much seasoning on there, but that's because you're going to dip it. So the combination of the smoky pork and that deliciously spicy sour dip. Heaven for me. Do you know, let's go straight in with a drumstick dip. The chicken's better than the pork. A lot more flavour. Pretty sure there's lemongrass on this. Yeah. Very nice. Soft, again smoky where it's been grilled over coals. Nice little salty sweet glaze. Decent. It's solid, if not spectacular. Like, it's not the best Isan food I've ever had in my life, but it's much better than I was expecting from an Isan spot in Ao Nang. I would accept this in Bangkok, absolutely no problem. So all day, what have I spent? $3.95, I believe, on the food. I think another 70 baht for a coffee. So I've spent less than I did on the first night on one substandard meal. All right, guys, so I'm going to eat the rest of my little Isan feast here. Definitely one to stick on your list if you're craving a bit of Isan food like me. I'm turning into like a grumpy old Isan man. 2 days away from Bangkok and I'm just craving Isan food no matter where I go. So if you're like me and you need some good Isan food, this one is probably the best I've had in Ao Nang. We had some terrible, I'm not going to name the restaurant, we had some terrible food on the main strip on day one. Almost put me off Isan food for life, but this has brought it back for me. So guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you get some use out of it. Everywhere I've been today, as always, will be in the description box below. Remember, I haven't got a map for Krabi, but if you're going to Ao Nang, it may just be your first time in Thailand, so you're probably going to Bangkok, you're probably maybe going to Chiang Mai. I do have maps for both of those, so grab those as well in the description box below. Let me know in the comments anywhere else you'd like me to go, touristy or not, touristy or non-touristy, and I will get that done. Right, I'm going to crack on with my feast, and I will see you in the next one.